Right, we are live. We are live. I think we should be able to see it. So maybe you want to go to the timeline and check it out, bro. See if you see there. We go one, two, three. Let me refresh that. If you guys can see me, oh yep, I can see you on the screen, bro. I think we are live. We're literally live right now. So cool. Awesome, awesome. So thank you, Felix, for joining me here on this Facebook Live today. Thank you so much. So for those of you that are tuning in, we're going to go ahead and give the audience here a little bit of time to tune in. Whether you're looking at Facebook Live or Instagram, or you're getting an email and you're seeing this, this is something you really got to pay attention to. This is Felix, the coach, Felix Hung, and he is teaching a very powerful workshop live, how to win offers in a multiple offer situation. He actually just did this on a webinar and had over 200 people register for the webinar, 207 to be exact, 142 live participants, and everybody walked away with tremendous value. And I wanted to make this again and do an encore because I got so many people that are reaching out about this amazing class, bro. So thank you so much for bringing our real estate community so much value. Congratulations on all your success. And I would like for you to start off like, we're going to talk about the event and the details as well, but kind of just take us a little bit back. How did you even put together this blueprint and this process? Like, share with us a little bit there. Take us back a little bit.
I think it definitely started when I got in real estate. So I got in real estate in 2004, and this was in the DC area, and everything at the time was getting 20 to 25 offers. So if you didn't get your offer accepted, if you were not the winning offer, you went hungry. And so I was blessed to be able to help out 12 buyers that year to get into houses. And so that was the start of this. And then when I moved to California, it was even a different level of competition. And when I owned my old brokerage during the last bust, we were listing 25, 30, 40 short sale listings at one time. And that was really the eye-opening part. I used to get 300, 500 phone calls on my listings a day sometimes. And each of those short sale listings were getting 20, sometimes 30, sometimes 50 offers on them. So I got to see a large volume of offers, a large volume of how people did it. And most of them were crap. And so just like you, I mean, I know you used to sell 150 houses a year. You were holding a lot of listing inventory. You probably also saw the same thing I did. And so what I did was basically say, well, when I'm on the other side, I want to be the winning offer. So how can I make my offer stand out? How can I make my offer the one that is accepted? And I shout out to Jason Ma. So then I took those skills and then I took it to when I managed at First Team and Realty One Group. Jason Ma was one of my agents when I was a manager at Realty One Group. And in 2017, when I managed the Realty One office, there was a time when my 40 mentees, 40 brand new agents in 2017 were winning 80% of the first offers that they put out there.
Wow. That's powerful. Mic drop right there, man. Mic drop right there. Wow. That's impressive, brother. And obviously I know that a lot of people are seeking out, for this kind of like coaching and knowledge. And I know that you're helping. I see your agents that you're coaching all the time, and a lot of them, and they're transacting, they're growing their businesses. So share with us some of the stuff that they're like that you have right now, because you have some superstars on the team that you're coaching, and you're obviously utilizing the strategies. So kind of like maybe if you could share some scenarios that you recently had ran across that you could kind of share with the audience that's listening out there.
Sure. So I think one of the biggest mistakes I'm seeing in our Southern California market are agents who get pressured by their client to write and submit their offer the same day they see a property. So let's say the property comes on the market on Thursday or Friday, and then they go see it. The client's excited, and the clients are directing the agents to submit an offer Thursday or Friday. Let me tell you why that's a big mistake and why we're going to talk about this more next Wednesday in person. You're going to end up being a stepping stone offer. So right. They're not going to review and move forward and accept an offer until Monday, Tuesday evening. Why are we giving them so much ample time to know all of the details of our offer so early in the process? You're going to unofficially, you're going to indirectly push up the offer and push up the price for your client. And I hate that strategy. So that's one of the things we're going to talk about.
Nice.
So if I had a conversation with you, Leo, and you were the listing agent, the only way I'm submitting Thursday night or Friday night after my client's excited about the property is if I can get you, the listing agent, verbally to say, yeah, my client would consider taking off the market tonight with a really good offer. If you say that, then I would maybe submit. If you're not saying that, why am I going to give you my whole offer and my whole playbook on what I'm doing 2 or 3 days so you can accidentally or purposely leak it to other offers?
Yep, exactly. You're basically kind of like, you're building your own competition in a way. So yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense. And those are things that, after you manage so many transactions, you coach a lot of people, you see a lot of offers coming through, you start to learn all those little strategies. And for those of you that are tuning in, we're doing a live event with Felix. Felix is going to be coming to Anaheim and going to be doing a 2-hour workshop, right? So he just give you one little nugget right now. This is one little nugget, right? We've only been here for 6 minutes here on this live, but he's going to be going in a 2-hour workshop and going over step by step on how to really crush it on getting your offers accepted out there. This is a huge subject. Obviously, we have very low inventory right now, right? So these strategies that you're going to be learning are going to be essential for you to really crush it your first quarter and beyond. So if you guys are interested in participating in the event, I'm going to be dropping an Eventbrite link here for you guys so you guys can actually register. This will be sold out. Every single link that we push out with an Eventbrite gets, how long did it take for you to register? You're to 207, bro. I think you only pushed it out for like 2 to 3 days or something. What was it?
No, that was 2 weeks of marketing. So 2 weeks of marketing. But I love the numbers. I think eventually we're going to be averaging 200 and 300 people weekly on some of these trainings that we're doing. So we also have a listing training coming up with some things to get more listings this year. We've got a business planning session for those agents who haven't attended business planning from their company. And then next Tuesday, we have one for Sphere of Influence on how to make an extra 200,000 or 300,000 from your sphere. So we're trying to bring a lot of this to the community, and we hope that they implement these strategies. And when they're not happy, they call you and me.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. And that's one of the things that I love about Felix. Felix is an open book. You guys can reach out to him. He's very active on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook. Just reach out to him on the phone. This guy's awesome. So feel free to reach out to him if you guys have any questions. I just dropped in the Eventbrite link in the chat so you guys can register yourselves. I'm telling you, this thing will sell out within 72 hours. Last time I did an event here live, within 72 hours, it was literally maxed out. So we only have a certain amount of seats because we also want to be mindful because of everything that's going around right now. So we only have a certain amount of seats. Get registered ASAP. You guys are going to walk away with massive value. Felix, anything else you want to leave the audience with? Anything else you want to share that you can come up with an idea, something you want to leave them with besides getting registered ASAP? Anything else that you could think about before we conclude our, just a little short, little taste of what we're going to share next week?
Sure. Stop incorrectly using an expiration date. So buyer's agents, you have to understand leverage. And so if I'm going to use an expiration date on my offer, it's because I'm applying the right number of pressure to the listing agent, and I have some leverage to be able to try to convince the seller and them to take it off the market. But I see it used incorrectly all the time, where listing agent has a leverage and buyer's agents will still try to get an answer in 24 hours. And we listing agents, the top listing agents just laugh at that. We think it's a joke when you have no leverage and you're asking for something that's ridiculous in this marketplace. Now, we still have agents writing expiration dates on offers that are 24 hours in very specific situations, and we'll share with you those techniques and exactly how you can position yourself to get off the market in 24 hours. But it's got to be done in a very specific way, right? Jason is a top listing agent. Jason's laughing right now saying, oh my gosh, why would you put a 24-hour expiration date on your freaking offer? But see, he laughs all the time. I laugh all the time when I get those offers too.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm going to hurry up and respond to you.
We have 30 other people, but yet I'm going to respond to you and take and have my seller make less money by taking your offer because you have an expiration date.
Yeah, yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's a it's definitely an essential piece, but it's when, right? And right now, it's not the time to do it. I mean, it's just like it's knowing those things, right? And that right away can turn off the listing agent, right? And like that's what I think a lot of people don't understand. It's not even just getting the best offer forward, but it's also connecting with that listing agent and making sure that, hey, am I going to want to work with Felix, for 30 days, 15 days, like, am I going to be wanting to work with this person? And you'll be surprised, man. I'll just say one thing. You'll be surprised that how many offers I get on listings. And you would think that every single person was calling me like, what do we need to do to really, make our offer, stand out? I probably out of 40 offers, I get 3 phone calls. That's insane to me. It's insane to me, like how that's the kind of representation that we have in the industry right now. And people are wondering why they can't get offers accepted. And that's another little nugget, but we will stop sharing. That's just one little thing that I think is just pick up the phone and call people, right? Connect and figure out like, hey, what do we need to do to work together? So I'm telling you guys, this event's going to be super powerful. Next week, the Eventbrite link is there. It's already live. It's going to be sold out in 72 hours. Get yourself registered. Bring a friend. It's going to be here in the beautiful city of Anaheim, right across the street from the Angel Stadium. But I just want to say thank you, Felix. Thank you so much for taking the time for this short interview. And thank you also for bringing massive value to the industry. And congratulations on all your success and all the agents that you're helping out, man.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, can't wait to see everyone in the Anaheim office next Wednesday, 12 to 2, guys. So see you guys there.
Let's go. All right, cool, man. Thanks, brother. Have a good one. All right, bye.